Namaste. In the last video of My India, My Pride, we learnt about the creation starting with Om, which travelled from the mind of the Vishnu to the mind of Brahma and came out of the mouth of Brahma in the form of Vedas. Today, let us learn more about the Vedas in this video. Hinduism is referred to as Sanatana Dharma. Hinduism is more a way of life than a specific religion. The most important aspect of Hinduism is being truthful to oneself. It is open to all. Hindus believe in one God expressed in different forms. For them, God is timeless and formless entity. This religion also professes non-violence, ahimsa paramo dharma. Non-violence is the highest duty. True ahimsa implies courtesy, kindness, hospitality, humanity, and love. Hindus believe in eternal truths, and these truths are open to anyone who seeks them, even if he or she is ignorant of Hindu scriptures or ideas. Most of the Hindus do not know about all Hindu scriptures. They are aware of Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavad Gita, but there are several other scriptures in Sanatana Dharma. Every Hindu must be aware of his or her scriptures. This is a small attempt to give the students a brief knowledge about our scriptures. The Hindu sacred texts are divided into Shruti, what is heard, and Smriti, what is remembered. The Shruti, which includes the Vedas, Upanishads, Vedangas, Shaddarshanas, Puranas, Upavedas, Tantras, Agamas, and Upangas. They are considered to be divinely inspired, while the Smritis include the Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Manusmriti, Narada Smriti, Yajnavalkya Smriti, and Parashara Smriti. The oldest and the most important scriptures of Sanatana Dharma are Vedas. Vedas means knowledge. Vid means to know. Vedas are studied to know the nature of reality. They were written nearly 4,000 years ago. Upanishads were written 3,000 years ago. Puranas, Mahabharata, and Ramayana were written approximately 2,000 years ago. Vedic knowledge is complete because it is above all doubts and mistakes. And Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all such Vedic knowledge teachings which drive away ignorance permanently. Vedas were heard, learnt, and memorized by rishis and munis, then passed on meticulously from generation to generation. All the four Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvana Veda, are divided into Samhitas, which are hymns or mantras, Brahmanas, which are ritualistic portion of the Vedic texts which explain systematic way to conduct rituals. It has commentaries on rituals, ceremonies, and sacrifices. Aranyakas, which are deep reflective thought by forest dwellers who have written text on symbolic sacrifices, rituals, and ceremonies. And Upanishad, they are the text discussing meditation, philosophy, and spiritual knowledge. Starting of all Vedas are called Samhitas, have hymns. The hymns in the Vedas have personified the forces of nature like Agni, Varun, Vayu, Indra, etc. The Aranyakas, text on rituals, ceremonies, sacrifices, and symbolic sacrifices. This is a part of Vedas that tells you about the experiences and deep knowledge of forest dwelling sages who discovered alternatives to the materials required to do rituals, sacrifices by replacing actual materials by symbolic things. The end part of Vedas have this philosophical knowledge in the form of snippets called Upanishads. Upa plus Nishad meaning come near me and I will destroy the darkness of ignorance regarding reality of nature. There are 108 Upanishads. Rishis and Munis have explained these Upanishads in the form of poetry. Vedas and Upanishads were complex and not understood by many. So, Rishi Vedavyasa composed Puranas for common man. Puranas are basically the compilation of stories related to Trimurti, Devatas, Yakshas, Gandharvas, kings, queens, Rakshasas, etc. Puranas are narratives about gods, kings, sages, etc. They contain secrets about the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe. They teach ethics in a highly captivating story form. Puranas can be easily understood by a common man. Epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata. The Ramayana was first written by Maharshi Valmiki, while Mahabharata was written by Vyasa Maharshi. The essence of Upanishads or four Vedas have been compiled into a book that is called Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita comes in Bhishma Parva of the Mahabharata written by Maharshi Vedavyasa. It is considered a very important text for Hindus because it is God Himself who is speaking to a human. We can relate it to our life quite easily. It is said that Gita contains the answers to every question of man. It can solve every problem which a man might face in this world.
सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्.
The meaning of the shloka is Bhagavad Gita is the essence of the Vedas. The Vedas are like grass and Upanishads are like the cows grazing on it. Krishna is the Gwala or the milkman milking the cow, and the milk is Gita. The nectar of Gita is the milk which he gives to a mortal like Arjuna. If we understand Bhagavad Gita, it is equal to understanding Vedas and Upanishads in its entirety. Bhagavad Gita is holy and vast. In this video, let us learn the summary of Gita in God's own words through Gita Sara. God says, whatever happened was good, whatever is happening is good, whatever will happen will also be good. What have you parted with that makes you cry? What did you bring with you that you have lost? What did you create which is now destroyed? What you have taken only from here. What was given only from here. What is yours today was someone else's yesterday, will be someone else's tomorrow. Change is the law of the universe. Dear children, I hope you have understood about the scriptures of Sanatana Dharma. We have used materials and pictures from various sites to create this video. We give credit to the creators and sincerely thank the sources of all the pictures and materials used here.